Don't wanna be. Shout out to the squad, man. Late night walks in no San Juan. Shorty, you the one. Shorty, you the one for me. Hey, you fulfill my fantasy. So let's go back to the balcony and blow the tree. The way we're moving, girl, you gon' be asleep by 3. I'm by myself all alone till I come back in the room and I give you that boom, 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 boom. Wake up, boom, boom, boom. Wake up, boom, boom, boom. My girl, yeah. So maybe we can buy 2 tickets, yeah, and we can go to paradise for life. I said, my girl, yeah.
Just some quick information on this clipper and trimmer. The Babyliss Graphite FX is going to range anywhere from 129 to 139. It has 72,000 strokes per minute, so it's kind of like the Enhancement Masters, and it takes the same charger as the Babyliss FX gold clipper. And to be honest with you, the trimmer is very similar to the gold one. It's just gunmetal, and also I believe this will be coming out in October, but don't quote me. So yeah guys, I will be using this clipper and this trimmer throughout this whole video. I may switch to my gold FX skeleton somewhere in this video, but the majority of the time I will be using this clipper and trimmer. Alright, so right here I'm creating my first guideline, and as you can tell, they cut just like the gold FX skeletons. And then we're gonna follow that up with a shaver. And I'm gonna keep like around a 1.5, not the 1 guard open, but the 1.5 guard open, right around where the hair disconnects to the top. But right here I have the lever all the way open, going up about 1/2 inch, and then right underneath that I'm gonna put the lever about halfway, and then we're gonna close it to remove that line. Now this clipper does have the notches on the side as well, just like the Babyliss FX and also like Masters, but you can feel the notches on the side whenever the lever moves. So like I said in my previous video about this particular feature, I mean, you may like it, you may not. I don't, I don't have a problem with it. I feel like sometimes it helps if you want to get in between, open close. And you could definitely tell a difference when you put it in the middle or on one of those notches. You hear that hair cut. So, I mean, I don't mind it. I think if you're just starting out and you're in barber college or you want to pursue barbering, just like the clipper, the Masters, or the Babyliss FX, if you have that notch on the side, it's going to give you a little bit of, I guess, assurance. And you probably won't get lost in your blends as much as a regular lever, because you won't feel that in between. You would just have to kind of do lever play and play by eye, or hear if the hair is crunching. So, but I definitely like the feel of this clipper. It's sleek. And, it's blacked out. Got the black. I believe this is a black graphite blade on it. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a black fade blade. So it's not the taper blade. It's a fade blade. It's like the flat blade. Whenever the Masters came out, they had like that surgical blade or the fade blade. It's real flat. There's no kind of curvature or like a ridge to kind of help you scoop or taper or fade. This is just like a flat blade. So if if you're a barber that likes to dig, sometimes you can snag a cord. But I didn't feel that with this clipper. I didn't feel like this clipper would do that because, I mean, I cut different ways. There's times where I'm using a what is it, like a balding clipper. I don't use it no more. I haven't been using it, but I've used it before to where it snags the hair and it catches the pore because it's a flat blade. But alright guys, so back to the tutorial, getting off track. These are actually Chris Basios, and the clippers are actually Chris Basios as well. Babyliss hooked them up, and we're just lucky enough to use use the new tools and tools that haven't even came out. And I enjoy it. It's dope. That way we can, see if we're gonna want to purchase that clipper or trimmer. We also got 3 of the Babyliss hand massagers, the wireless ones, and we've already put those to work as well. So actually, one of the barbers, Josie, in our barbershop, she used it on one of her clients that gets a hot towel shave, and he enjoyed it. So shout out to Babyliss for creating another amazing product, and wireless at that. So guys, with the taper, I used, I put my first initial guideline in, and then I do the same steps as I did on the back. I start with the lever open, work my way to the close position with no guard, and then the 1.5 is the highest, right? So we'll just use the 1 guard open to kind of blend that into the top. And then right here, he just asked me to do a 1.5 on the beard, and then kind of like go into the goatee. We're gonna shape up the goatee. We're gonna add some color enhancement on the beard. He likes to keep it pretty low, but still like, a nice dark line on it. He showed me a picture, and the picture that he showed me had color enhancements. He even asked for color enhancements, so he was educated with that. So it's not that, I wanted to put color enhancements on this client. He came in, he's from Philadelphia, and he found me through Instagram, hit me up, and booked an appointment. And when he came in, we got through this conversation about what he does in Philly, and what the hobbies and all that, right? You want to kind of get to know your client and how they found you, and he told me he does music, so that was him in the beginning of this video. That video actually got him some exposure and got him onto BET, the next big thing. If y'all are not familiar with that show, I'm not that familiar with that show either, but I looked it up on YouTube, and it looks like a whole bunch of artists. I think it was by Dame Dash. The show is by Dame Dash, and he gets a whole bunch of artists from all over, and tries to get him exposure and get him signed and all that, a record label. But this dude is definitely freaking gifted and talented, and I'm not sure if he made the full cut or all the way through, but he was on the show. He got some exposure from it. He might have got some deals and some gigs, but I just wanted to put his video in the beginning of this haircut tutorial because I think there's always so much hidden talent out there that doesn't, get the views or the exposure that it needs. So if someone watches this video and you're into music and you produce music, or you're looking for artists or whatever it is, right? We never know who's watching or listening. I put his Instagram on that video, so make sure you check him out. Dope artist, and I cut his son as well too. So definitely shout out, man, to RF Timbo to coming in and stopping in Tampa whenever he was visiting, and got a haircut with your boy. Appreciate you, man, and then also appreciate you letting me record this video for my viewers. He was like, man, I don't know if I want my people, my fans to be seeing me like this, because the thumbnail looks crazy. It just looks crazy. I told him, look, put your dreads down. We got to make this thumbnail look crazy, because I think it just shows so much, what a haircut really does. What a haircut really does for somebody. It's crazy. The transformation, I love it. I love the after. I love the process, and I love the final product. It just getting there. It's like breath of fresh air. But guys, these trimmers hit. There's nothing different to them. Just the gunmetal gray. I prefer this color wave. I just got the gold ones because I wanted to. Man, they're the best trimmer on the market right now, and I seen what they do, so I just wanted to head and grab them. But I was hoping that they were gonna come out with this color, so I'm definitely getting a pair of these. So if you know anyone with a hookup, let me know. Alright, so I'm gonna take the 1 guard, go with the grain on the mustache. And I'm sure y'all are gonna ask if there's gonna be a power clip for that Babyliss FX clipper. We're not sure yet, but there's a great possibility that one may be made. So, but if y'all like the magic clips, if you like the cordless seniors, then you're definitely gonna want to pick up a pair of these clippers. Alright, so right here I'm using my boy Sean Cut's hair. He created these cutout cards to get, you know, around the beard line easier with the color enhancements, around the hairline, around the neckline. He personally cut them out and then got them custom made just like this and professionally made. So hit him up on Instagram at Sean Cuts Hair. He's got these. But these cutouts, they're dope, man. They're definitely clutch. I love them. Shout out Sean, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Houston, we have a problem.
But as you can tell, we had tapered down the front of the hairline. We did about a 2 because he wanted it pretty dark, and now we're just applying the no drip, and you know that hairline's gonna pop, that taper's gonna pop. I'm just enhancing the haircut, guys. Don't knock it. I've been getting lately, man. So this, you know, you've been doing a lot of color enhancements lately, guys. I've been doing it. There's sometimes you can't even tell. There's sometimes I don't even put it in the video. You can't tell. Sometimes you cannot tell that I'm doing enhancements. I mean, like I said in the beginning, this client asked for it. He showed me his haircut on a picture with color enhancements. Guys, if my man's on BET on a show, definitely gotta be color enhanced.
Houston, we have a problem.
You definitely gotta give some kind of enhancement. You want your haircut to pop. You want your lineup to pop. How you think Steve Harvey always had a fresh lineup? Enhancements. And guys, I'm pretty sure that hair on top was a toupee, because you don't go bald and then to a mustache. Come on, guys. That was an enhanced haircut. Maybe even an enhanced whole head. That man always had a crispy lineup. So look, I put that blade on that 1.5, and as you can tell, it just popped. So, and I am dry shaving. I want to create that ash mark to kind of see where my line's gonna be, and then we're gonna apply that color enhancement. And he even said, "Yo, I don't want it to look too fake. I don't want to look it too dark. I don't want to make it look too dark. Sorry." So I was like, "Nah, I got you, man. I'm gonna put it on light." And you know, if he didn't like it, I would have used alcohol and took it off. But he thought it was fresh. I thought it was fresh, so we kept it. And I'm just lightly applying it. And I'm using the dark brown. And I'm spraying it to a distance that I'm, you know, comfortable with, and I'm not applying it too dark. But I mean, it's coming out sharp. And I'm not putting this line of color where there's no hair. There is hair there. I'm just enhancing that lineup. I think it came out fresh. I think it's coming out. We're gonna hit the back of the beard right here. I didn't want that line to curve, so I turned it around. Got a straight edge. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Nothing too crazy. My man looking fresh. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick out the goatee area, and I'm gonna just freehand that. He wanted it to kind of look square, kind of like boxed in. So we're not gonna take too much off. We're gonna just shape it up and box it up. But I was super hyped about this transformation. Not only did he come out of town from Philly, and then also found me through Instagram, which, guys, social media works. If you use it the right way, it is definitely a great tool to use. You got all your haircuts on there. It's a portfolio. So, you know, a client, whenever they go to a certain place, they hashtag a certain place, and you want to pop up. So social media definitely works. But guys, this is pretty much the finished product. I hope y'all enjoyed this haircut tutorial, this dope haircut transformation. Shout out to my boy for coming out and seeing me in Tampa. If you are ever back in Tampa, man, I'll definitely take care of you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like, share, and comment. And Team Gifted, as always, baby. Stay gifted.